Hi, I'm John from Motorcycle Monthly. I'm going to be setting up the carbs on my 2000 Honda CBR 600 FY. I'm going to be using this carb tune. It's a great bit of kit. It can be used for fuel injected bikes as well, but as I'm going to be setting up the carbs, let's get it all plugged in and see how it works.
Now, whatever bike you're working on, you need to get these tubes connected to the engine. It's a 4-cylinder engine, we've got 4 tubes. The tubes carry 4 steel rods. These represent the mercury that would have been used in older carb tunes. Now, on some bikes, you'd need to use a connector, which comes with a carb tune, to go into the engine. On this engine, it's got little studs, so it's really easy to get the pipes on. What makes it really easy is on this one, we've got vacuum pipes already fitted, which we can pick up to. Now, the carb tunes pipes have these small restrictors in, that act as dampers to stop too much fluctuation in the carb tunes readings. So what I'm going to do is take off the end pipe and connect that straight into the pipes on the just below the carburetors. I'll get all those 4 set up and then it's on to the next step.
So I've got the carb tune all plumbed in. It's really important when balancing carbs or fuel injection system that the bike is well serviced. Now this one's actually more stripped down than it needs to be. It doesn't need to have the top fairing off, but it's because I'm in the process of working on it. But it's got new plugs, it's had the valve clearances done, new air filter, new oil, everything's set up. This bike's ready to go apart from balancing the carbs. Now when you balance them on this bike, number 4 cylinder is set. There's no adjustment on this. So first I'm going to balance number 3 to number 4. From there I'll balance number 1 and 2 together, and then after that I'll balance number 1 and 2 with numbers 3 and 4. So I've got my fuel tank set up with an extra long length of hose that I bought from local dealer, and I'm ready to go. So the bike is already warmed up, but I'll need to start it up now, just make sure it is warm and see what happens. They're not actually too far out, but we can see that number 2 is a little bit higher than number 1, and 3 and 4 are slightly out and slightly out from 1 and 2. So I'll just check my idle is in the right range. It's about 1300 RPM. That looks good. Right. So on the first screw between 1 and 2, a little bit too much there, it's very sensitive. It's important not to lean on the screw as you're doing this. Now Honda specify that it should be within 2 centimetres of mercury. So you can see it's basically between the gradations. Now you can see that's moved again. We just need to give it a tweak. Let's have a look at 3 and 4. Now I'm avoiding the middle screw for now. These are literally touching this changes it, so you have to be ever so careful. Close. Okay, getting close. Let's try balancing the 2 pairs together. Now we're getting there. Just give the throttle a little blip. See how they settle. And we're might give this a little bit more of a fiddle, and we're about there. So I'm going to give this a little bit more of a tweak, see if I can get it even closer, but it's well within tolerance. I'm happy with that. It's the first time I've done carb tuning, and actually it was really easy, and I think the carb tune made it a lot easier. So that's it. There's not really much point in not giving it a go yourself. It saves a lot of money. Carb tune's less than £60, so you might as well give it a go.